I think the state of the economy is in bad order right now.
Usually, the average recession is about 14 months. We're about 12 to 13 months into that. This one should probably be a little bit longer than normal, but we'll come out of it. We always do. People
are concerned about their investments, are concerned about the roller coaster ride on it. It's up 100 points and it's down 200, and we've got to get that stabilized. We have to get people back working, and particularly in the sale of homes, construction, the auto industry. Each of these things needs to take a move forward if we're going to get the economy in an improving situation.
The economy takes a long time to get to the point we are, and it's not something that's easily fixed overnight.
I think what everyone knows is that families have been struggling for a really long time, and that they really have felt they've been in a recession way before we actually got into the recession. And the reason is that in the Bush years, it was the first time in the post-war period where incomes didn't grow for working families at all.
The President of the United States makes very, very few decisions on himself. I mean, he's got input from so many different areas and so many people sitting around and analyzing what all this input means.
This section includes how the economy has affected some retired seniors' retirement funds and how that has affected their lifestyles.
The stock market has not been very kind to our retirement.
We are more cautious now. We have some investments, and for every dollar we had invested, it's worth now about 30 to 40% less than it was a year ago.
The market has a direct impact on our standard of living for the coming year.
For the following section is how the economy could improve. If we can make more jobs available, then people will be able to get back to work. Then the economy can get better because people will have more money to save and invest.
If we can do this, then the companies will have more money, then stock values will go up.
Fighting to improve our economy isn't just about seeing the Dow Jones average go up. Fighting to improve our economy means fighting to improve the lives of people, especially those that most need a helping hand, getting a job, paying their heat bill, or covering the cost of their medication.
We've done a lot of spending over the past, and we probably should have been doing a little bit more saving. As a society, we like to buy things before we can afford to buy them and then pay them back. I personally think credit is okay for your car and for your house, but there's just so many things now that we want to buy before we actually can afford to buy them. So I think maybe in the long run, this time in our economy and this time in our country is maybe a good time for everybody to reevaluate how they save their money and how they spend their money.
This is why the economy is the way it is right now.
The spending by the consumer in excess of what he was able to pay. And in the housing market, for example, many people were borrowing money without good jobs, without a down payment, and they reached the point, many of them, that they could not continue to make payments on their homes.
This is how the bailouts work.
Government received a share of ownership in that company. As long as that bank or financial institution stays, recovers, then the government can actually sell back their stake in that bank someday and recoup some of the money. So I think that's a big misconception in the word bailout, is that I see it more as a loan in a lot of situations, to let that bank have all their bad mortgages cycle through and come off of their financial books, and if once those mortgages have passed and the bank can recover, sell some of the houses that have been foreclosed on, recoup some of that money, Eventually, the financial institution should become profitable again. The government can sell back their share of the company, and we can recoup as taxpayers some of the bailout money.